Hey, followers on Tumblr, I have a serious question for you. You turn the tap water on and the water comes out brown. Are you going to drink it? Seriously, are you going to drink that? Okay, I would hope that your answer is no. I don't know if a lot of you have heard, I don't know where everybody lives throughout the country, but Flint, Michigan is having a serious problem. And I'm serious. This is not a laughing water under the bridge matter. For the record, about a year ago, I want to say, Flint, Michigan was getting its water supply from Detroit. I've lived in Detroit. I lived in Detroit for about 2 years. The water was drinkable. The water was quite drinkable. You didn't really need to rely on a water filter to make your water clean. I mean, you could use a water filter, no problem, but even if you didn't, you weren't going to get sick from it. But Flint city officials seem to have this wonderful idea. Let's just move ahead of schedule and take our water from the Flint River, more on that in a second, and use that water for our citizens while we wait for this pipeline from Port Huron to be finished. We're going to build a water treatment facility and everything, but we need to wait for that pipeline to be finished first. I've never lived in Flint, but I know people who do and have. Finding a dead body in the Flint River is not, how do I put this? It wouldn't surprise you to find a dead body in the river. Or more than one throughout a certain period of time. Yeah, dead body in Flint River. Okay, let's shorten that. Dead body in the water that you're getting your water supply from. Okay, I'm not saying there's a dead body in the river now, but I'm just saying there have been dead bodies found in the Flint River. The Flint River, that besides dead bodies, the Flint River is a heavily polluted river. Okay? The water isn't just brown because of mud, if you catch my drift. More on that whole brown water coming out of the tap water. That is what the citizens of Flint are dealing with right now. Some people, their water is orange. Some people, their water is brown. But the point is, their water is contaminated, and yet Flint city officials say the water is safe to drink. Only if you're not an infant or immunocompromised or elderly. On top of which, their water is so unusable, they're also being charged ridiculous amounts a month for water they can't shower in, for water they can't cook with, for water they can't drink, for water they can't water their plants with, and for water they can't give to the family pets because the pets will die. So unless you're Superman, don't drink the water. That's what Flint city officials are saying. One of my friends just posted saying that her water bill for the month of January was over $500. Water she can't even use. Yeah, when I lived in Detroit, my water bill was tri-monthly, and we never paid that much for 3 months worth of water usage in Detroit. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but this seems a little stupid on Flint city officials' part. But the water's safe to drink, even though it looks like it's contaminated with feces. It's not just rust, it's chemicals, it is contaminants, it is shit that should not go in your body. People are being told, it's safe to drink, and we're gonna charge you $500 a month for it. Does this sound stupid to you? Because to me it does, and I don't even live in Flint. I have my significant other who lives in Flint, my boyfriend, his family, his roommates, friends of mine live in Flint. Close, long-term friends of mine live in that area, and they are being denied a basic human need. Scratch that. It's not a basic human need, it is a basic need for life on planet Earth. We need water. And Flint city officials are basically saying, that's cool, keep drinking the disgusting contaminated water that's going to make you sick, and we're going to continue charging you astronomical amounts of money for water you can't even use. Explain to me why people have to buy bottled water just to get clean water, while they're being charged a shit ton amount of money every month for nasty water. Someone please explain this to me, because if this is an attempt to save money, imagine what's going to happen when this whole thing is fixed and the citizens of Flint start suing. Okay? Think about this. So, even if you are not a resident of Michigan or a resident of Flint, you probably know somebody who's related to somebody who lives in Michigan. This is not a Flint problem anymore. Flint has been found in violation of the Safe Drinking Water Act, and the Flint city officials are doing nothing to fix this. So, I'm going to recite a couple of websites and some other things. I'm going to post some links in this post and everything, but spread the word, okay? People are being denied a basic life necessity, and they're being charged ridiculous amounts of money for this water that they can't even use, okay? So, for example, wateryoufightingfor.com, I'll post that link. Searching on Facebook, March for Clean Water in Flint. I will post that link. I will make sure that link is in this post and everything. Spread the word, signal boost this shit. Please, for the love of God. If this is okay in Flint, who's to say that other city officials in other states are going to do the same, okay? What makes you think that it's just a Flint problem? It's not. If people are getting away with it in Flint, Michigan, you're damn sure that people are going to be getting away with it in other cities in the U.S. It might even be your city. Do not discount this as, oh, it's not my problem because I don't live there. You might know somebody who lives in or around that area or in this state. I've seen the water. I've lived off of well water for almost 16 years. And even though we knew that our water was contaminated for a couple of years, we never got sick from it. At least not this particular water when I grew up in a freaking trailer park. We were off of well water that was slightly contaminated. We could tell it was contaminated. We still drank it. We were fine. But the water that's in Flint is beyond that it's fine to drink contaminated water level. The water is contaminated beyond what's safe to drink. It's not just fluoride and chlorine in the water. It's too much of THMS or whatever it's called. There's too many high levels of this cleaning byproduct that's in this water. And it's not just that. The water is polluted to begin with, and we're being told it's safe to drink. Spread the word. There is a water crisis going on in Flint, Michigan. If it's not, you need to spread the word on this, because people are being denied a basic necessity for life. And they're getting sick. People are getting severely sick from this water that they're being told is safe to drink, and they're being charged ridiculous amounts of money for it. Please spread the word. Thank you.